Welcome. Today we're making marshmallows or marshmallow fluff. You can make these into marshmallows, individual marshmallows, or you can make it into a jar of marshmallow fluff, vegan marshmallow fluff, alkaline marshmallows, of course. There's no gelatin in this, and it's very simple, but let's get started because it's going to take a little bit of time. First, I'm going to start by, this was 1 cup of agave. Alright, so we've got 2 cups of agave. I'm going to put a little bit of water also, because obviously most people use sugar, but it looks much thinner than this. Alright, I'm going to put that on low, and I'm going to get a 1/2 cup of water. Okay, this is about a 1/2 cup. And we're just going to start heating this up, and then I'm going to add some more stuff to it. And I'm heating it up. And then I've got this sitting on the side. This is the agar-agar powder in water. And this is just sitting and waiting. And I'm gonna add it to this after it starts boiling. And I'm also gonna add a couple other things. Vanilla being one of them. Then we're gonna see if we can make some alkaline marshmallows. Are you excited? Have you ever had alkaline marshmallows? This is probably a first time for everyone. I think I'm the first person to ever make it. Alright, so as this heats up, this will heat up pretty quickly, actually. Seems like it would take forever, but comes to a boil pretty quick. I'm going to stir this with this agar spoon, but now when you're making it with cane sugar, you have to be careful when you're making caramel and everything like that. But agave is different. It doesn't crystallize. I think it's easier to use. Just have to wait for this to heat up, and then we can keep going with the recipe. Alright, so I'm gonna add the agar. Alright, here we go. Very interesting. Looks a little bit weird at this point. Let's see how great it's going to be. I bet they're going to be golden brown. They might not be perfectly white, but it's dissolving pretty well. The agar-agar is dissolving. This is basically just sugar jello. I guess that's what marshmallows are. Sugar jello. But we're using way healthier than sugar. Wow, that looks really thick. Interesting. All right, wow, look at that drip. There was a jello dripping off of the spoon. So I'm gonna cook this for a little while, but then I'm gonna start mixing it, and actually almost overflowing, so I should have used a bigger pot. All right, I'm gonna have to turn this off. I don't think I want it to be too thick. This looks pretty good though. Good, I'm gonna add the vanilla. Give it some flavor. So we're just going to use 2 teaspoons. Wow, did you see that chemical reaction? Interesting. Wow, it went crazy when I put the vanilla in there. It smells amazing. Oh, it looks like butter toffee, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to put this in the blender, or in the mixer, and start going for it. And now the fun begins. Let's mix this up then. Let's marshmallow it. Looks like caramel. Yeah. It smells like sea moss a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Whoa, I can tell it's starting to thicken up. Oh yeah, it's working. Yes. I'm getting really excited. I think honestly that might be enough. It's still really hot. Let's see how drippy it is. Man, it's pretty thick. Okay, I'm gonna whip it for another second, but I think it's pretty much to where I need it. And then if you pour it into containers, make sure to put powdered sugar in a layer, kind of like how I make in the bread videos, how I dust the bottoms of the pans with flour, or like a 9x9, and just like you would make the brownies in. But anyway, I'm gonna mix this really quick one more time, just to make sure it's thick enough. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, it's pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in a recycled jar. This is from organic applesauce, but if you have a jar, I'm gonna fill it up to not keep marshmallow in the fridge, because it'll get hard. So you should leave it out at room temperature overnight, and then it'll settle, and then I'm gonna scoop this out and make nougat with it tomorrow. So this is gonna be the marshmallow cream. It's gonna sit overnight, like I keep saying. It's still pretty hot. It tastes exactly like marshmallow. I just licked the, whatever I just put in the sink. How thick it pours. Oh yeah. Wow, I'm really surprised. I just tasted it a minute ago and it's totally marshmallow taste. 100%. Amazing. All right, my brand new spatula. Wow, this is really interesting. It's obviously not as white as marshmallow would be, but it's the right flavor, and this is going to be exactly enough. All right, I'm trying to get it in here without getting sticky all over the camera. If you could only see behind the scenes right now, you would laugh. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified right away when I go live. And I'm really happy with it. I mean, look at it. It's not only is it the perfect amount, it's super thick. I tasted it and it tastes exactly like marshmallow. What more could you want? Enjoy your marshmallow and let me know how it goes. Like I mentioned, if you want to make actual marshmallows, all you have to do is pour that into a dish with powdered date sugar on the bottom. Pour it in, let it sit overnight, then powder the top, and you can cut them with a knife. Now you're going to have to clean the knife between each cut because marshmallow is marshmallow. So very easy, actually. I mean, it took a lot of whipping, but that was pretty easy. I enjoyed it. And I'll be making some caramel sauce either today or tomorrow as well. If I do, I'll go live again. And then once I do, I won't do the brownies live because I already did that same exact recipe. It's just without the walnuts. So I'm using that same brownie recipe, the first brownie recipe I did, and taking out the walnuts. That's going to be the bottom layer. You could keep the walnuts, honestly. There's going to be some nuts either in the nougat or sprinkled on top. So we're going to have to find out which one we do. But it's going to be amazing. Snickers brownies, are you kidding? I'll see you soon. Have an amazing holiday. Peace. And if you want to completely go alkaline, I have a transformation program. There's a link in the description to get a hold of me, and I can have a free consultation call with you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.